Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Friday. Welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix special from the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott, where we are talking the toughest monster trucks tour happening right here. We're talking dirt in here. We're talking big trucks. We're talking motocross. We're talking all kinds of stuff. So right now, sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself because it's going to be an hour of monster trucks, what I know we all love to see. I am Brad Perry, if you're just, of course, checking in with us. And Lexi, who is on special assignment, is chilling out down there in the valley as we're chilling up here at the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be warm. It's going to be hot in here. It's the hottest spot to be in this weekend to watch some of the amazing monsters truck take on each other and, of course, take on their own self, too, because there's some tricks, different things going on. But the person to help us out with, of course, telling us how this all works and how you can enjoy it is Kelly. Come on in, Kelly. How you doing?
Hey, good. Good to be here.
Well, let's see. We've been coming up here now for how many years now have we been doing this?
It's been about 8 years, maybe 10. We switched to doing it every other year, but yeah, it's been a while.
And you guys love this place because, one, there's not a bad seat in the house for them to watch this competition.
Absolutely. Like a lot of people will say, there's not enough room to do something really great in this small space. Not true. If you look at our videos, most of our venues that we go to are this size. So we're not showing you video from like when we did a stadium show. Most of our venues are this size, and you can do a lot here.
Yeah, and you are going to see a lot going on as they have gotten the dirt in here. And I love asking this question. How much dirt do you bring into the center?
It's about 120 dump truck loads.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing of getting in here and getting it all set up. And I love that you have this amazing team, too, that puts the ramps together, jumps together, who've been doing this for years.
Yes.
And bringing them together is so incredible.
Yeah, they can do it over ice. They can do it wherever it needs to be done. These guys are experts. They're dirt installation experts.
I like it. All right, let's talk about, of course, the trucks that are here because you're going to see some top names competing this weekend.
Yeah, we have a brand new truck. It's called Blockhead. It looks like a very popular kid's toy. And then Dirt Crew, which looks like a big dump truck. Dozer, which looks like a bulldozer. And we have the 2023 Tour Champion Tailgater, plus the Veteran and Maximus, which looks like a gladiator.
Oh, my gosh. So much fun going on. Okay, now there's regular tickets, but I got to tell you, you want to get the special ticket, which lets you get up close to these guys, right?
Yes, the pit party, it's called a pit pass, and what it allows you, with your ticket and a pit pass, you can get into the pit party. That's before the event. You can walk on the dirt, see the trucks up close, which really makes you understand when you're watching it how insanely huge these trucks are, and it's crazy that they have a motor in them.
Yeah, and what's really nice, too, for the fans out there, you get to talk to some of the drivers, the team that's here and stuff, and that makes them even bigger fans when the competition's going on out here.
Yes, you can take all the selfies you want, post it to your social media, and then embarrass your kid 20 years later when he gets married.
I like it. Tickets are ready to go now, and they're online. You can go right now and pick them up. What's the website to go get them?
Toughestmonstertrucks.com.
So there you go, and this competition is amazing. All right. I know I'm going to talk to you a little bit later more about this, but I got to bring in Habbo here, who is, of course, the man who does a little bit of announcing here. Come on here, sir. How you doing?
Oh, doing well. Happy to be here in Prescott, Arizona.
Yeah, this is awesome. So let's talk about how this competition works, because a lot of people think it's just the trucks coming out and jumping, and that's it. Right. But there's more to it, isn't it?
Exactly. So 6 trucks, that means we're racing 3 different times. That means it's going to go 2 and 2 to 2, then 1 to be your toughest competitor. But we kick the night off with racing. Then we move right into the wheelie competition, which then is, them trying to stand their trucks up as much as they can, either vertical, on the nose, sideways. Sometimes they even go upside down, but they do keep it very tame, but on the fine line at the same time.
Yeah, and it's not just about, of course, the monster trucks out here. There's also some motocross demonstration going on, too.
There is, and these guys, I personally say they might have the most skill and the most courage because there's no roll cage. That gap's 75 feet across, so they have to soar these bikes, and a couple of these guys might even go upside down tonight if you guys get loud enough at tonight's show.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Okay, I got to ask you, how do you become announcer for the toughest monster truck tour here? Because there's a lot goes into it, right?
There is. That's a great question. So my origins are from freestyle BMX. I have been a professional rider my whole life. I've done school shows, contests, you name it, and then just kind of transferring my skill set from there to the big trucks because it's all action sports, it's all freestyle, it's all big air, flips, spins, twirls, but sometimes they're really big and sometimes they're really small, but this weekend it's larger than life action.
I like it. And did you have to do, of course, the announcing voice voice of Toughest Monster Truck Tour coming to you right here from the Findlay Toyota Center.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to crank it to 11 for that one. You know, especially whenever because you set the energy as the announcer. You got to show these people a reason why they're getting up, why they're getting loud, why they're here cheering on all this chaos and air flying around the Findlay Toyota Center.
And the big part is, of course, the pit party. You're telling them, get out there, get to this, right?
Yes, sir. We got pit passes available at Prescott Tire Pros, A&W route here. You know, you can get those down there, and you can come down, take photos, you know, meet the drivers, get some merchandise, get an autograph, and take home with memories that last a lifetime.
I love it. Okay, let's talk points really quick, because this is a point kind of competition, right?
Yeah, this is a very cutthroat competition. Each driver really has to complete all their hits because they'll get docked points if they don't. Because last year it got really tight down to the wire between Dirt Crew and Tailgater, and it came down to Tailgater made all of his hits, where Jerry, you know, his truck might not have been the toughest, or he had some breakage, or, you know, just mechanical issues, and that could cost you a whole season if you're not as consistent holding your equipment together.
There it is. And there's not a bad seat in the house. What we also love, too, is that you make sure that these fans are safe. So there's safe zones that you haven't blocked off to different areas. And that's very important to you guys to make sure everyone enjoys themselves.
Yes, safety is always top priority whenever you're doing stuff like this. Each truck is equipped with a remote ignition interrupter. So if an official sees either a bad bounce, a part break, or anything like that, we can shut each truck off with a push of a button. So nothing bad can happen whatsoever.
So, man, this is so cool. All right. So we also have to talk, of course, the rental store, Cat, helping you guys out and everything like that, and helping moving this dirt around, which is really cool.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that. Like Kelly said, 120 truckloads to build jumps up to 20 feet tall for monster trucks and freestyle motocross. And there's not many events where you can have dual-purpose dirt stacks where you can do bikes and trucks on it. So there's a lot of, you know, it looks like piles of dirt, but there's a lot of physics and science that goes into this dirt sculpting, and we wouldn't be able to do it without this awesome Cat equipment.
Yeah, and again, also, too, I remember one year I parked my Yugo. I didn't realize I was like in a no parking zone, and that just I didn't make it home.
Yeah, you know, I remember seeing it on the track last year whenever you were out here. You know,
this is cool. Yeah. So also too, we got to remind people too that these aren't guys who pretty much, you know, last night were hanging out on Whiskey Row and said, you know what, I want to drive a monster truck tomorrow, you know, but no, these guys have been driving for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, all these trucks are owned by the drivers. These are independently operated machines, so if they break it, they got to fix it. You know, they got to get it on the trailer that night. So it's a lot of skill, a lot of finesse, and a little bit of luck all tied together to make one solid performance.
Yeah, and these drivers have been driving for a long time. It's so amazing when we meet them. We're going to meet some of them who said, you know, even when they were little kids, maybe their dad or grandfather were a monster truck driver, so they learned from the best.
Exactly. You're usually around it young to kind of get the bug, to spark that fire, and then, you know, as we get older, our toys just keep getting bigger. It starts with the little ones right here, and then you got the full-size ones down on the track as time goes on.
All right. Can you give me your best announcer voice as we go into break? Well, I want you to say, come on back. We got more of the Arizona Daily Mix from the toughest monster truck tour here at the Prescott Findlay Toyota Center. That's a lot.
Come on back to the Daily Mix because we got the toughest monster truck tour here at the Findlay Toyota Center.
Oh, yeah.